Alright, welcome back guys. So in this video I'm gonna show you all the best budget build of AK-102 that you can take in Farm Lockdown. Now this video is gonna be all amazing because I'm gonna build AK-102 as cheap as possible for you guys. So let's start from the stock. Now the stock over here by default is given to us is of AK-100s. I would say not to change the stock up because it's obviously gives us a good score for the vertical recoil and horizontal recoil, that is 63 to 44, and also gives us a good score for the hipfire stability, that is 77. What we can further do is add or further add a stock over here, extend the stock by adding this up, which obviously gives us a better or increased score for the vertical and horizontal recoil and the ergonomics. Okay, better the ergonomics, the more stable your gun is. So yeah, that's the whole case with that. Now the pistol grip, I would say not to change over here because it's obviously giving us a good ergo and hipfire stability. Okay, if you want to change it, depends on you. You want to go with the best, then AK, this one gives you the best score for the hipfire stability and the ergonomics. So we're gonna let it remain as it is with the lightweight AK. Now let's move on towards handguard. Handguard, I would not change over here. Okay, this is the handguard that I go with because it directly affects the vertical and horizontal recoil over here. But if you want to increase the score further to 80 or something like that, I would say that you go with the AK custom because it only costs around like 4K. So the price varies around like 3K to 4K. You want to go with that, you can go with that by adding what you can say a base over here, and then an aluminum or a vertical front grip would obviously be better in this case. Okay, because when we go on towards a muzzle over here, the muzzle I would say the best is 5.56, this one. Okay, because it gives us a score of 78 over here. Now to increase the score from 78 to 81, what we do over here is that we remove the rear sight, and then the secret lies in the AK inline receiver, because when we attach the AK inline receiver, it increases the vertical and horizontal recoil score to 81 and 70, and the ergonomics also increases. Okay, so that's the whole case with that. Now you can easily attach a good magnified scope onto this, like 4x or 3.5 times scope, and obviously take that in the raid and get help with with the whole gun and stuff. But if we're going with cheap and cheap, I would obviously remove all of this and just use this handguard over here. But I'm gonna go with the pre-fire because it's obviously giving me an advantage, a big advantage on the vertical and horizontal recoil over here. Okay, so yeah, now let's talk about the scope over here. Since we're building this all cheap, and the vertical and horizontal recoil is set to 75 and 62, I would obviously, let's talk about cheap, I would obviously go with the red dot sights. Okay, now the best red dot sight that we can take is the SRDS, but the SRDS costs around like 8,000 over here. So I'm not gonna go with that. Let's just go with the replacement for this. So for the replacement of the SRDS, which obviously serves as the same purpose like that, you can go with the cross mount and then choose the tri reflex over here. Okay, so tri reflex obviously serves the same purpose like the SRDS scope. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole case with that. Now let's check out the total. It's coming around to like 17,000 only with all of this stuff. Okay, is it cheap and cheap, and obviously you can take this build in the Farm Lockdown, the cheap build, and obviously get the best out of it. Now if you wanna work up with the bullets and everything, like taking the level 4 bullets, you can obviously go with that. The variation depends on you. So let's total this up and then move on towards the shooting range. So load it up over here. This is the final build that you get. Now let's test this out in the shooting range. Okay, now let's test out our build over here. Let's see what the results are with this build. So yeah, I'm gonna choose this spot, and let's say if we peek over here and we see the person. So I'm gonna shoot right over here and see the recoil. fixed at one spot, guys. I'm using the 30 round magazine over here, and you can see it's right in front of you. It's fixed at one spot, so if you're gonna fire the person, obviously the damage is gonna be lethal, you know. Let's try it out again, and you know, choose this over here. Fixed at one spot, guys. So yeah, you know, the results are all in front of you guys, you know. Taking you to the shooting range is obviously an evidence that how the gun is performing, or you know, whatever the stuff we're keeping, or you know, trying in the gun, what the results are. Now let's just shoot up with these dummies over here. So yeah, it's right in front of you, bro. You know, and everything. So yeah, if you did find the video helpful and everything, you know, with the builds and everything, do share, like, and subscribe. And yeah, your you know support means a lot to me and this channel. Everything, your comments that you give, you know, the likes that you give, it really means a lot to me. And I consider each and everything coming from you guys. So yeah, guys, thank you so much, and yeah, best of luck for your raids ahead. Goodbye.